And welcome to the Geekz. This is Will.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
I tried. I tried to bring it all together. It didn't happen, but you know what? It's another week. Oh, and whatever. What's up, Mr. Sean?
It's fine. We're not professionals. We're just a bunch of dudes having fun. That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Well, you need to get Sniper Elite Resistance.
Because I'm really good at shooting games.
We're not either.
You guys are better than me. You kept me up a couple hours yesterday. We had guests staying the night here and little kids running around. So, but all of a sudden Ed's like, I'm coming down the stairs or I'm coming down the ladder. I'm looking at the text and I'm like,
oh,
right,
he was sending that. Ed's right here. He was sending that in the Star Geeks feed. That's hilarious. We were trying to.
Yeah, we were.
The team. It was the Geeks versus I think it was Dave and Lino, I think. And he was sending us information about where they were hiding. And you were getting that. That's funny.
Yeah, it was good. It was funny. So what's up, guys? Another week. Another some trailers, some news, some toys, some things to talk about. We are going to be doing something different this week, though. We're going to be every now and then talking about certain toy lines from the 70s, 80s, 90s that we love, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. We're going to be going down a little toy rabbit hole, small one. We just decided for the first one, an easy one to knock out, especially because it's one I love. So
I don't know if it's going to be easy though.
Well, I mean, it depends. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about, but but besides that, how's your guys' week? You guys watch anything this week?
I don't know, man. I'm going back to work, so I'm not enthused by that. I'll tell you that.
Monday, you start going back to the NYC.
Yep.
Oof.
Times.
So Sean will not be watching 8,000 shows. Well, I mean, you can watch on the train, but
of course, I'm watching shows. It don't matter. That ain't gonna never stop me from stop watching TV. I'm still off on Thursday. I mean, I'm home Thursday and Friday, but you know.
Yeah, so it's three days a week.
Yeah.
I get that.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I watched shit new. I know we just earlier today we watched The Alamo. We had never seen it. My wife was watching like a History Channel show. She was watching like a History Channel show or some shit. It was like talking about old timey stuff like the Alamo, and I was like, man, I haven't seen the Alamo since it came out. And she was like, the movie? I'm like, she said she had never seen it, so we went ahead and watched it.
Who's in the Alamo? I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's a long, boring fucking movie, man. It's got Lost. What's Landman? Billy Bob
Thornton.
Bobby.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton's in there as Davy Crockett. You got what's his name? God, I can't think of names today. Dennis.
That's Quaid. Great to describe it. God. You got this guy. What's his face? What's his
Dennis
name?
Quaid. Dennis Quaid's in there as General Houston. You shut up for a second. I was fucking saying the name. And then you got Jason Patrick in there. You know, still looking like he did in Lost Boys as Jim Bowie.
I'm gonna say you love Jason Patrick.
I do, but he spent the whole fucking movie with consumption. Like an asshole laying in bed. So it's just like the fighting scenes are cool, but like, man, there's just a lot between there. And it's like a 2.5 hour movie. So, you know, it came out in 2004. It's when all those, you know, it's kind of like a big time for that kind of stuff. They're retelling historical events.
I do not remember that movie at all, but
I didn't realize how much we fucking like we left like the army did not help those motherfuckers. They left those cats to die. And then they basically played a trick on the Mexican army. Like they let the Mexican army roll into the United States and they just kept fucking leading them further and further in, and they just kind of kept getting more and more like they'd lose shit and, you know, falling apart. And then finally they were like barely holding it together, and that's when we attacked and just destroyed them. So sad. Like and then What else? Oh, and then the other thing, like they made a whole thing about Davy Crockett because on the show we were watching today, they were saying Davy Crockett's body was like never found. Nobody knows what happened to that fall. He was at the Alamo, but that's it. That's all they know. So that's pretty cool. Some cool stuff. But I would give the movie The Alamo from 2004 a sidekick. You got Billy Bob Thornton in there. You got Patrick Wilson was in there.
And you love Patrick Wilson as well, man. Like
He wasn't
this
singing.
is your movie.
I know. He wasn't singing, so it was good times. Have you seen that fucking
Could you
Insidious Red
imagine
Gloria?
if he sang at the end of this one? Could you imagine?
They did a lot of playing, like fiddling and shit, you know. So they did a lot of playing music around the campfire stuff in that movie. So if Patrick Wilson started singing, that would have been it. Throw in the towel.
Nice.
So, but I'm trying to think. I don't think I watched much else.
I did watch Gladiator 2 finally.
Okay.
Denzel.
Now, do you see what we're talking about with Denzel being in a whole different movie and that's coming from a different universe than everybody else?
I was paying attention for that. There were a couple scenes, you know, because it's his mannerisms, you know, but like I didn't think it was.
He has modern day mannerisms.
He does. He does. You know, but there were
weird.
things that he did. You know what it reminded me of? Like he was like at the end, especially because like for a while I'm gonna spoil. You know, it's not Paramount Plus, guys. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna do a little spoiling of it. But for a while, you kind of think maybe he's gonna be like the ally, because like if you watch Gladiator 2 and Gladiator, right? Like the first hour of Gladiator 2 is so much beat for beat of Gladiator. You know, there's so many things in there, so many things, same things that happen beat for beat that they're tying into. And you know, he was playing almost the same guy that was helping Russell Crowe, Marcus Aurelius. You know, the guy that bought him and everything, who had all the gladiators and stuff. So it's like you felt like maybe he was going to help at the end, be the good guy, but then the heel turn came. And then like it felt like at that point, like he was like in like he was trying to be like Scarface, you know. Like, I mean, like he took the thrones and like how he's rubbing the thrones, and like, you know, it's like he was just grabbing power, just stabbing dudes in the neck. I liked it a lot though. I did like the movie. I give the movie a hero. I thought the movie was great.
I still don't understand the complaints. Like people still complain about the baboons, and I'm like, it was fine. Like they're like, it's realistic. Like whatever.
I like the baboon part.
Like whatever, it's fine.
They fought baboons, a rhino.
I didn't want the actors in there with real baboons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Fucking, was it sharks or alligators? I can't remember what it was.
Sharks.
It was
sharks.
Awesome. It was, first of all, but logically that wouldn't work. But I'm like,
no, that would not work.
I think you could flood it somewhat to make it seem as though you were having naval battles, but not in such a way where you have like living sharks swimming around fucking people up. You know what I mean? Like coming up, yeah. Like no.
Like, wait, what?
Motherfuckers can jump from the bottom row into the Coliseum. Like it's not that deep.
Water would have literally leaked out of the fucking Coliseum. Like, come on, man. Yeah.
But it was fantastic to look at, though. You know.
Oh yeah, it's like Deep Blue Sea with the fucking sharks. I was like, what the hell's going on? But it was fun. I like the story. I thought the story was fine. It's predictable. You know, like I didn't realize like they were making him Maximus's son as well. You know what I mean? Like that they were trying to tie that in.
You're spoiling the shit out of this movie, man.
I said I'm spoiling it.
Good lord!
It's streaming now.
The 90 day.
It's been out for 4 months,
right?
Is it on? I didn't know that.
It's called the 90-day probationary period.
Let's put it this way:
the movie's out.
How they told the story, you should pick it up really quickly. So, like, very quickly, it basically tells you that all that's going to happen, how it's going to happen. I did like the intro too. I did like the paintings of like the flashbacks of the first movie because it's been so long. I thought that was a really good way to kind of re-show some of the highlights if you didn't remember them. So, but yeah, Gladiator 2 hero. Thought it was great.
I know, Ed. I know it's historically accurate, yes, but
not sharks.
they weren't like sailing boats around. Like they're like maybe had boats like maybe up off the ground a little bit. I would assume like it ain't that deep. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just a crazy Westerner that's never been out of California really, so I don't really know.
I mean, I've never been in those times. So
It's true. It's true. What the fuck do we know? You know?
Yeah. So, anything else? So,
I didn't watch anything.
Got anybody have anything for the toy box?
I have one thing, but I've had it for a while. I just finally put it together. I got a Blockies Action Optimus Prime. It came in like little pieces, like like a Gundam would. Like came in with all these little,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
You just snap it together, right?
It's pretty snapped together-ish. Came out pretty cool though at the end of the day. Yeah.
Is that the same brand as the one that you're the little guys you got?
Yes. Yeah. This was like $20. And I got it, and it actually lights up too, which is pretty fucking cool, actually. There's a little thing, little thing here that I think you hit it somewhere around this dumb thing. It works when it wants to. Like you gotta kind of tap it. There it is. Then it lights up on the main side. Yeah.
So is that the only one they have out right now? Is the Optimus, or are they gonna?
They have a Megatron one. I haven't seen it yet, but it's. I mean, this thing is pretty durable, man. It came out really well. I was like, you know what? Hey, for $20, can't be mad about it. Just putting it together piece by piece.
Did you get rid of all of your other Transformer stuff?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
That sucks.
No, I don't. I can live with it. I'm fine.
Well, they would just have such a better home to live around all your other Transformers.
Yeah, I'm fine. Like I don't live in regret. It is what it is. Like, hey, I got rid of it. I got rid of it for a reason. I got everything else I got, but now I'm getting rid of some of that shit now too. So life, man. That's the way of collecting, man. It's like you're in and out, in and out, in and out. But I mean, Star Wars I'm keeping. It's not really going anywhere. It's just the stuff that I got. I'm like, I didn't need it. Like it was too much of a rabbit hole to go down. It was the Regal Robot stuff. I just got rid of everything. Like it's just a rabbit hole I don't want to go down anymore. Because you had to keep collecting. I want to get out. I don't want to keep having to collect. So if I can get out of it, I'm fine. I'm happy. Like I really am done. Like this year is going to be one of the slowest collecting years ever that I've been. I'm not buying shit. I am literally trying.
But you already have 3 big pieces coming though this year.
Those are already in the making. Now. Like I was already I had pre-orders. Yeah, those are all pre-order last year.
You can't talk about pre-orders from last year, though. Those don't count.
Yeah, that don't count.
Even though they'll be here this year, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, man, that one thing is gonna be fucking huge, dog. Like, woo, like, way too big. Like, I have no idea. Luckily, it comes with a stand, and actually, it can alter itself, so which is cool, But yeah, that's it. I got one more thing I'm gonna order. The one thing I had this week that I had on pre-order already at this final payment. Send that off, and I'm done. That's good. Nice. Like I'm actually pretty happy. Actually, I'm like satisfied. But there's always something little. Maybe I might sometimes I think about going back down a little rabbit hole of like some vintage figures. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I would like to have that. Go open up this little rabbit hole. And just today, I was like, oh man, that would be kind of cool to have one of those. Just one. I don't need all of them. But
you're still on the classifieds, right? The GI Joe classifieds on retro cards.
Yeah. Hey, let me. You
still got some little $20 you like purchasing. So.
Yeah. Like the class, I just ordered a couple more classifieds. Again, they were cheap. They weren't too expensive. I got like the Destro. I ordered the Destro. The Lady J. I mean, it was Lady J, and something else. They were super cheap on Mercari, so I just ordered them, which is cool. Yeah, awesome. But that's really it. I do have something else for a toy box, but I'm saving that for Star Geeks on Wednesday.
Of course,
it's a videotape. It's a videotape, but it was cool.
Like a videotape?
Yeah.
A VHS
Should I show
tape?
you? You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Nah,
You can show it to me off camera if you want. I'm like, fuck, I want to see it. You got to talk about
I was going to
VHS.
say, you can't not share a VHS tape on.
Yeah, I know, right?
on,
At the making of Return of the Jedi.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
Yeah.
cool box too.
A cool fucking box, right? All the replicas and shit like that. Like, it's really fucking cool.
Did you watch
Actually,
it?
really
Already?
No, I haven't watched it yet. But I love the cover though. The cover is fucking beautiful. Love it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, $1, Steve. Down for $1.
Ooh, that's CBS. The red CBS Fox logo on the side is clutch too.
Yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
Thank you.
Steve, you got anything?
No.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead. Keep doing your thing.
A little. You
Okay.
take the stage. Take the center stage.
All right. So, very similar to Sean. I was cleaning out the garage. So I built my Bowflex today. So I'm going to be getting all jacked like Ed. But as I was going through the garage, I do go, a lot of yard sale hunting and stuff. And I grab a bunch of stuff. And a lot of times I forget to share what I picked up. So I saw this thing and I'm like, what the hell did I buy here? And I'm like, what is this thing? It's like a wood grain, old-timey box. And I'm like, what's in the box?
Who's in the box?
So let me see if I open it. I want to open this right. I don't want everything falling out.
Is that a Jumanji game?
It is not Jumanji.
Oh, damn.
But it is a whole stack of vintage Atari games. Atari 2600 games.
That's a wicked box for that thing. Is there empty slots in there, or is that just the spacing?
That's just the spacing. It's all complete. There was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 games in here.
Wow.
So, Missile Command. Look at that. Look at that artwork.
The sticker's in great shape. Nice.
I know. It sucks, though. Like, on some of these, the top stickers are not on there. So, it's... some of the games are so weird. Like, look how shitty this is. Like, here's Space Shuttle, a journey into space. That's
that game is guaranteed to be fucking awesome. Look at that, Sean. Look at this. Look at the sticker art on that game.
Which one?
This one. Doesn't that look like it's just a barrel of fucking fun?
That looks awesome. Did you get Adventure? Do you have Adventure?
Yeah.
Nice, because that's a hard one to get. Adventure's a hard one to get. You know why? Because it's a Ready Player One.
Really?
Yeah.
I
thought it'd be common as shit.
No, Adventure's very hard.
The shitty Atari Pac-Man.
Still a cool sticker though. Great sticker.
Combat, which most of the time came with them. Again, this one. Look at that
carts. Those carts look like deadly. They just look like so bulky and like
8 tracks.
Yeah, Activision's Decathlon. It shows it's a screenshot of the race.
The guy just running, because that's all it is. It's just the guy running.
This one I thought was really cool. I was really upset that the end sticker ripped off or was gone on it. But look at this one. This is a Tiger Vision game. I was like, I wonder if it's Vision. But it's King Kong.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So I was like, all right. Got classic Space Invaders.
Oh, very nice.
Archangel. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Archangel. You're doing the Lord's work.
This one called Outlaw.
That looks
did they paint they painted like a weird mask on fucking Clint Eastwood's face on that or something?
Was it Clint Eastwood?
Sure, it looked like him.
Good, yeah.
You know what? You might be right.
That's definitely Clint Eastwood.
You just put a little mask on him.
Yeah, that's why I just put a mask on him.
That looks like an AI image.
But it's not. Yeah. Telegames 17. I was like, all right, cool. I love this game on the Atari. I can't wait to test this one out. But Frogger, I love this sticker.
That's a cool sticker.
Oh,
Where'd you get that? Where'd you find?
that's
Did you
an
find this in
awesome
the?
sticker.
Found all
I
this
bought
stuff
this at a yard sale a long time ago. It was in my garage,
Oh wow.
and I didn't even realize it. Like all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I have this.
yeah. Outlaw was the name we gave when playing Spin the Bottle, and it lands on your cousin. Gross.
Oh damn, Archangel. There's Air Sea Battle.
Jesus.
I mean, they did these like crazy painted, artwork on them, but like, the games didn't look like this.
Right around this is when
2020
that
game.
phrase "don't judge a book by its cover" became prevalent.
Here's
So
another
cool.
weird
They
Warlords.
They put a lot of artwork into like designing like these games.
God, because you would get those games as a kid and you would see that picture and you would paint an image in your head. You would have this whole adventure on the way home, like, oh my God, I'm gonna play this. And you get there and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Look. Ed just sent me this. Hold on.
The Zerk.
I'm gonna take you off solo mode.
That is ha!
That is exactly what it is. Ed over there doing the Lord's work like always.
Son of a bitch. That's
100%.
100%.
That is crazy.
I called it. Good job, Ed. Dang.
Another Telegames 27. What else? I don't even know what this is. Another Telegames 50.
Damn, Ed not only knew that it was Clint Eastwood, but knew what movie it was.
Asteroids.
I love that. I love that cover. That'd be a cool poster to have. That Asteroids poster.
Oh, and here's another Space Invaders. So, like, I guess they had multiple versions of Space Invaders without artwork and with artwork. So, So there you go. Got this. I saw this and I'm like, what the hell has it got? Why do I have a wood grain like?
That should have like an awesome like engraved Atari symbol on the front, like a burned Atari symbol on the top of it or something.
It should. Maybe I'll get just a vinyl sticker and just put it right on there. Yeah. So I found 28 Atari games that I totally did not realize I had that I bought at a yard sale with a whole bunch of other shit. So
nice.
And you have a working Atari, right? So
I have 2 working Ataris.
Jeez. That's a lot of work.
And an Atari box. So
okay. Anybody else got anything for Toba?
No. Archangel
asks.
Yeah. Do you guys think games will ever be as good as back in the day? Well, that's an interesting question because I think games are pretty awesome now, and a little thinks that games were great back then. And I find myself getting bored quickly and rather frustrated with a lot of older games, whereas I'm not so much the newer games. But that's just a personal preference thing. That's all it is. I have fun playing Baldur's Gate and really getting into the nuances of like building characters and rolling all dice and all this other shit. You like platformers more than that, more than really RPGs and getting into that kind of shit. It's just a personal preference, is all.
No, you're right. I think the difference is for me is I think the older games tell better stories, from my opinion. When I go back and I'm playing, I'll go back to like one of my favorite games of all time, right? Like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Like that story that they put together for a 16-bit Super Nintendo game was crazy. And then I play something like Breath of the Wild, and I love Breath of the Wild, but it's like it doesn't hold up that story of Link's adventure.
Hello, Mr. Stark.
He's got the Tony Stark glasses. But I get it though, Steve, because I think games today are more immersive. I think games back then, sometimes you had to use, especially these Atari games, you definitely had to use your damn imagination. So, Mario 2, Mario 3, Sonic 2.
Mario 3 is still really good.
Yep, still also play. What game is your best that you'd never beat? Super Metroid. Super Metroid I'd never beat.
I don't think
And-
I've beaten. I don't think I've beaten a lot of old Nintendo games. Like beat them, like not until Game Genie came out. When Game Genie came out, I started beating the brakes off of games. But like actually played through and beat like an older game. No, I don't. I can't think of any really.
Yeah.
Because I never really had game systems. It wasn't until I was older that I could really afford my own. And by that time, like the first game system I bought myself was the original Xbox.
Xbox,
So-
yeah. I was gonna say you're the Xbox era. I mean,
But I mean, I had a
There's some
Nintendo,
decent-
Super Nintendo growing up, but they weren't mine, and I wasn't getting fucking games like that. They were the family's.
yeah, but you were beating games like Mass Effect and stuff like that, right? Like you were playing those to the
In my 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the Xbox.
They were. You know what? Go and try to beat Batman right now on the NES. Go beat Sunsoft's Batman. So tough.
Go beat the original Battletoads or Earthworm Jim. Like
or Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden's so hard.
ooh, that just came out on Game Pass.
It did, Steve. It did.
Ninja Gaiden Black Remastered.
The
Ninja
3D
Gaiden 3.
Ninja
Yeah.
Gaiden.
Yeah, the one that you run around, you push forward to go forward, you don't push to the right to go forward. None of that shit. Yeah.
Nope, I want my side scrolling. So
Shit, that Ninja Gaiden was amazing. I remember that first drop. That thing was beautiful. I was like, man, that's great.
what, the Ninja Gaiden Black?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
all right. Well, look, this again, we told you guys we're doing something new. So this week we are, first of all, let's play a little intro.
I knew those things were going to come in handy at some point.
Yes, they do come in handy. So I talked to guys, and we're going down this little vintage, the modern new toy line stuff. And I thought, hey, let's pull some cool stuff up. But I want to play this first to get us started.
Supervillains are coming! Secret Wars! Can the Marvel superheroes stop them? Supervillains and superheroes figures each sold separately. Here, Doctor Doom and the Doom Platoon, Magneto, Dr. Octopus. There, Captain America and the Champions of Freedom, Spiderman and Wolverine. Secret Wars. The secret's out. Dr. Doom and Spiderman.
The weirdest part about that commercial is you never see the guy that says the words. And when it started off, he's like, they're all each sold separately. I'm like, why? I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you say that.
So yes, we are talking about Marvel's superheroes Secret Wars. Although this is your thing more than probably any of us. But I think I had these toys as a kid. So I destroyed that Spider-Man.
There's two. There's
I'm pretty sure I had that Spider-Man when I was a kid.
Go ahead, Lo.
Well, you probably had the remake because they reissued these over and over again. Because then when Mattel lost the license,
with the 6-inch 5 points of
Biz.
articulation, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So this toy line was made as a reaction, basically, to Superpowers. Superpowers line was popular. The Superpowers had a cartoon. They brought all of the Justice League, everybody together, but it wasn't called Justice League. It was just called the Superpowers, right? And I still have some of those comics too from DC. So Marvel
had them all,
and Mattel was like, we need our own toy line. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's do this with Secret Wars, and then let's build a comic arc around it to figure out how do we get all our heroes together in a one, because this is the first ever Marvel crossover event. Like Marvel didn't do like how they do now. Like every comic series has tons of crossovers. This is the first crossover event. So it was a huge deal. They made the comic series, which again, the comic book became super popular. There's so many big things that came out of Secret Wars. Even under Steve's little picture there, you see Secret Wars #8. And look at that. I'm already reading. I've already gone through that. So yes, 5-inch figures. I actually have one here on card with 5 points for articulation. I have Spider-Man. This was a gift from Sean a long, long time ago. He forgot he gave it to me. So
I didn't forget I gave it to you. I knew I gave you something, but I is it still in good condition? Because it was like in really good condition. It was yellow though, right?
yeah, it's the card. The it's yellow, but yeah, it's still pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't why you didn't frame it? Why you didn't put it like in a case or something like that, man?
I don't know. Man.
Well, I was just thinking, like, man, take care of it. I mean, you don't want to get dust and shit on it.
I have taken care of it though. I sleep with it. I
kiss
pet
it, stack it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh no!
Take it out of the box, Lou.
Rip that shit.
It's like, oh no!
So the first series, the back of the packaging card had character illustrations on it, right, and a biography, right, Lo?
Yeah, well, it had like a little comic. So if you want to put me on solo real quick, I'll show you like what the Spider-Man one had. The Spider-Man one had like a little strip here with him and Doc Ock.
Okay.
And then it showed, the 8 figures that it had. It's Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, Magneto, Dr. Doom, Kang the Conqueror, and Doc Ock. So, I mean, 4 heroes, 4 villains.
I mean,
they all no, it didn't make any sense. Like why was Magneto, there no Charles Xavier. I mean, they did have Wolverine.
Why is Magneto there with a gun?
Why is Magneto there with no cape?
Why is Iron Man there? Why is Iron Man with a gun? Why?
Doom had no cape. Yeah,
Doom had no cape either, right?
Doc Ock with those octopus arms. It's a wicked thing for back then,
Yeah, the Doc Ock one was always cool. The Wolverine too. There was a
2 versions.
Yeah, there was a Black Claws version that they had for some odd reason. That they were like they just pop up on the hands and off the hands. They weren't,
Yeah.
But what I love about them is the lenticular shield. I always love that thing because it actually came with extra discs to change out your shield. And it's one of the reasons why, like, they read.
Angel, that dude is crazy.
It's one of the reasons why, like, I'm intrigued by potentially buying the new Hasbro Secret Wars line.
Are you? Are you really sure?
I have been. I've seen them. I've passed on them. If I see, like, I haven't seen Spider-Man or Cap or any of them. I've been seeing like other characters that they never released in the Secret Wars line, so like I haven't really gotten into it. But if I see some of the main ones, I probably will.
Captain America only came with a secret shield accessory rather than the iconic shield. His secret shield, secret identity insert, it was Captain America's face over the same concrete red, white, and blue insert in the white. I don't even remember all that shit. I don't remember.
Like the shield, it had like a little red, white, blue kind of circular thing going on.
Doom comes with both a laser pistol and a laser rifle. The rifle fit in the socket in the back of the torso, and the pistol could be attached to a green plastic holder on Dr. Doom's upper right leg. Like, wait, what? Some of the shit doesn't make any sense, but it's just like, okay.
He had like a little, what are those girls wear like at prom, like on their little whatever, I can't remember what they're called, the little things that they put out, or even at the wedding that you throw off.
Come on, you got it.
I can't think of the word. I can't think of what they're.
You brought it up. What's it called?
It's the lacy thing that they put around their
garter.
Thigh. Garter, thank you. Like he had, like Doom had that, like a garter with a gun on it.
Now, Dr. Octopus came with his signature, plastic tentacles. The tentacles were fragile and broke off easily. So an unpackaged figure with intact tentacles is rare.
Because like now you look at those and you just assume they're like bendable rubber. they shouldn't be breakable
Yeah.
at all. But back then, they probably were like molded to look like that. And probably thin plastic just snapped as soon as you started messing with them.
Carter, thank you. Iron Man, James Rhodey Rhodes. Was that? I don't know why that was on it. Was that in there?
Rhodey was Iron Man at the time.
Oh shit! Did not know that. I never knew that. It comes with a laser pistol weapon. The character piloting the Iron Man suit in the miniseries and the short biography on the back of the package was listed as James Rhodey Rhodes. However, Iron Man's lenticular secret identity insert depicted Tony Stark instead.
That's funny. So he got a figure and got name dropped, but the picture was
Of Tony. Yeah.
That's great. I did not ever know that. I didn't know that. Kang the Conqueror comes with a laser pistol. Magneto comes with a laser pistol. Spider-Man's classic red and blue suit, and then Wolverine comes with clip-on silver plastic claws. But there was a variant version that were black, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
So that
of
was
complaints that his Wolverine looked like knives. Oof, we were soft people about certain things.
this was series 2.
Are you guys as upset as I am that we never got to see Anthony Mackie wearing that motherfucking outfit?
That would have been so
With his chest all out, his upper arms exposed, with elbow, with full forearm gloves.
I'm good.
I would have loved it with the cowl that only goes down to the neck right here, but then nothing. What a vest!
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I had all of these except for Hobgoblin. He was the only one I did not get in this.
Which
in this
is surprising you didn't have Hobgoblin, but I actually had them all, 2 of those. Well,
yeah, Zemo. This is where this is where Doom became my favorite villain, and also where I learned more about Baron Zemo. It was because of these figures. I had them, so I went.
Did you have the Daredevil one? Because I don't ever remember even seeing the Daredevil one.
Yeah, I did Daredevil.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to go back and collect these. It kind of I was like, oh,
you're gonna be paying a hell of a lot for these. So
I know. That's why I don't want to do it. I'm like,
why? I wonder why.
I mean, you could probably find them loose pretty cheap.
Yeah, I'd get them loose. I wouldn't want them in package.
Why Hobgoblin and not Green Goblin? Why? Why you think?
Why Hobgoblin instead of Green Goblin? No clue.
Yeah, they couldn't explain that shit. They just did it whatever they wanted.
You know what? Because it was 83, 84 is when this line came out, and 83 was, I believe, 83, right?
That was 85. This came out in 85.
No, the initial line came out in 83.
Oh, yeah, 1982 to 1985. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's the hype of the Hobgoblin in the Amazing Spider-Man comics. That was his introduction in that time. So Green Goblin was dead already. So in the comics, it was Hobgoblin.
Yeah, you know what's funny? It's weird because I remember actually getting these figures and they were so just random. It was just you just that was it, man. That was it.
I had Dr. Doom's castle or the play set, and it was my favorite damn thing. Yes.
I always remember the vehicle from that, the one with the hamster wheel vehicle.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember
man, I played the shit out of that thing. I had that because I had that, my parents wouldn't buy me Snake Mountain. I had Castle Grayskull, and then I had Doom's Castle, but then they're like, no more, can't get any more.
I'm looking at this. Am I tripping? But it says male action with sales action. What does that mean?
Because they were all dudes.
Yeah,
that's a weird tagline, though.
It's a weird tagline.
Well, male action with sales. It should say there should be you can't rhyme action with action.
It doesn't make any sense.
You gotta have a different word there.
Well, they did, Steve.
And this is why Mattel went under.
We've got the secret. And I'm like, you do. The secret to why that ad is supposed to work. I don't know what. Anyway, but what about that Captain America one? No, you didn't have that one, Will?
No, I didn't have that Captain America. There was helicopters too in this line.
Oh, we got him. We got him.
Oh.
I pulled it. Hold on.
This was supposed to be part of Wave 3.
Right.
That we were supposed to get Iceman because again he became popular because Spider-Man Has Amazing Friends cartoon came out. So they did Iceman, Electro, and was this? Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Fuck, what's his name? Oh my god,
You're a constructor.
Is it Constrictor? Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the Serpent Society again, because again, early '80s, these guys all became popular again. So they started pulling these out, but these were released in Europe. These were released in Europe, but not here. So you could find Iceman. He's expensive as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. So they actually did put these out overseas then.
Yeah, because they did produce a bunch. Oh yeah, here's the vehicles. There's Captain America's helicopter.
So weird.
You know,
that's Dr. Doom's helicopter too.
I know, but you look at even like the superpowers line, like Superman had a flying like jet.
Yeah.
Like why does Superman need a jet? You know what I mean? Like that's the same thing here. It's like what are these things? But
I mean, Captain America can't fly. I understand why he is,
but Doom doesn't need a helicopter.
Man, I don't see why he wouldn't.
I don't know what is that one next to the Doom helicopter? What is that thing?
That a little is, I can tell you in 2 seconds.
Is that's it looks like an M on the front. Is that a Magneto vehicle?
It is a Magneto thing. I think you're right, Steve, because of the purple.
Yeah, it was the Magneto something. It didn't say what it was. Turbo Cycle, I think, or maybe something like that. Maybe I don't know.
Magneto needed like a motorcycle.
Well, so they got the purple one down there, and they got the same blue one up top.
Yeah, repacked.
That was the Doom cycle. That black one was the Doom cycle. And then the Captain America one was the Turbo Cycle, Doom Chopper, Turbo Chopper, which is the Captain America's, the roller, the Doom roller, which is the one with the ball. Looks like
so it's basically just Turbo for good, Doom for bad.
I think Doom got everything, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Well, because I mean, it was Doom's story. I mean,
and the same here. You got a Turbo jet and a Doom jet.
Yep.
Are those like little fucking, throw them in the air, like the little airplanes?
Yeah.
Are those the figures on there?
So many things.
Yeah, those are figures on there too. Yeah.
Strap your fucking $20 toy on there and throw it up.
Oh no, those were little plastic ones that came with them. They came with them. Like they were like made for those little basically styrofoam flyers.
That's crazy.
That's a bad.
They had a Spider-Man web shooter. Like it was just like a string thing.
No seatbelt or nothing.
Yeah, with the Secret Wars. Oh, the 3-pack. Look at that 3-pack. That's nice.
Oh, look, there's your Tony Stark on James Rhodes.
Yeah. Look at that. I like that. I knew that. So.
Oh no, I don't want that. I don't need all that. I just want the figures. I don't need any of the other extra shit. The figures are cool, but I might just get the big retro ones and just call it a day.
I'm not quick enough, but there's a joke to be made about that packaging and like Tropic Thunder and Robert Downey Jr. There's a joke somewhere in there. I can't quite nail it.
3 men in a package. I don't know, but I mean, this was short lived though. Like it lasted what a year?
Well, because they only did the 12. The 12. It was not even 12 issues.
6. It was like 6.
But those toys. Those figures all look pretty cool though. Like the Magneto is all done in black and red. That's kind of cool.
I was thinking it was like a dark purple.
Yeah, it's like a dark purple.
Because those are different though, right? This is a different release.
Yeah. Well, it was the same release. Like they had like a Sears pack that came in like 2, and then each figure was like it's the same thing like this. I think the 3-pack was maybe an overseas release. I think I'm not.
Oh, there's a little. You can see Dr. Doom's like S&M gear on this picture. Pretty good.
Love it. Yep, you can see his little garter belt.
Little leather straps.
And
there's
then
the Hasbro Retro. Yeah,
yes, then Hasbro.
this is what I haven't seen yet. So I've seen the Beyonder, and I can't remember her name up top.
I don't remember her name either.
Those are the only 2 figures I've seen from this line. If I saw the other 4, I would have been bought the whole way.
Titus. I think Titus.
Was it
I
Titanium?
haven't.
Those are really cool looking. Those are nice.
I haven't seen them out yet, but I'm pretty sure they're
Yeah.
out there already.
You know, like I said, I've seen the Beyonder in Titania.
The Captain
But-
America has like a broken shield. Like his shield is broken. Like that was really cool. Yeah. And like just really I don't think there was anything else special about anything else. But I think like everybody had a different head swap. But I mean they're really well done. Like I would get all 4 of those, like definitely if they had them. I don't know why they did the Beyonder and Titania.
Well, I mean, the Beyonder was a big part of the story, so I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. But
yeah, but just do the way it was, man. Like just do it like that. It's easier. But
I have this vintage Secret Wars poster. That's in one of the little
nice.
comic cover.
Oh, nice. That is really cool. You ain't put it in a poster?
I got to get a frame for it. I just haven't.
Mm-hmm.
It was in a comic long box just sitting there. I'm like, oh man, I got to do something with this. So
yeah, those the secret was that was secret Wars, right?
Yep. But they had a lot of accessories, like like I mean, if you look at like Masters and GI Joe and everything, they had erasers, they had sticker books, they had like all that kind of stuff. Like I don't know if you remember like those sticker books. You get like a pack of stickers and you put the stickers in a book and collect the whole things. They had all those because I had them all.
I mean, so if you're interested in package now, though, I mean, they're not super expensive. I thought
you can get $100. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that are expensive.
You can get the whole thing. You can get the whole fucking collection for $190 if you get the bid. 22 hours left. That's probably gonna go up to like $250, $300 probably at the end of the day. But
still, that's every one.
But that's not crazy money like I thought Lil was talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, like Magneto. Well, look at that one up. Go up. That one's $1,400.
That's the European.
Right. That's what I was saying was really crazy money. Was the $1,400 for Electro. I mean, $200 for.
They're not bad.
Yeah. Just
I mean, they're not. I mean, well, that Falcon is very.
Falcon's $400.
$400. The Secret Wars, Black Suit Spiders $300, which makes sense. I can see that. I don't see the Spider-Man in here though. Daredevil, Captain America's. It's not super light. I like the 3-pack. That's $455 for the 3-pack though.
That's a different 3-pack than the one you showed too.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't see the Spider-Man on here though, which is weird. Although you got like a nice little grail there, buddy.
No, it's probably that one was probably the most produced one. Are you kidding me?
Sure. I mean, I don't see it in package though, dog. Not on here.
That is interesting. Interesting. You've gone through 2 pages and you have not seen a in-package Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna type it in. Maybe but I think the black suit one was the most common one. Though. Look, there's one loose, $21, but I don't see one in package. Look, $650 fucking dog.
That's not.
I mean,
I don't see any other ones though. Look, there's one next to that.
Go to the
card. Without the card. Keep going down, Sean.
You want to go to? I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. I'm looking. I'm curious. 1,200.
That looks pretty. That looks pretty minty. Go to the sold listing.
I think you're making a lot of excuses, and I don't understand why.
Because I don't believe it. Like that can't be.
Hey, you're a skeptic. Good Lord, man. Just take it. Take the win, bro. Take the win.
I'll take it, but
sold. Let's go to sold. Sold. You want sold completed. 172.50. That's not bad though.
No,
172. 300.
300.
Jesus. Okay.
Look, change his life around now. You're like, wait a minute, I got something here. I I don't see any of these in package like that, dog.
That is weird. Okay. Well,
That's what happens when you think you know everything, bro.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. It's
well, the price went up. You know,
Lord,
like
that looks like shit though.
but mine is yellow. You know, yellowed, and it's got some bends.
Yo, I tell you, man, this dude won't take a win, man. He will not take a win, Steve. He cannot take a W. Take the W, dog. You won. Put that shit in a plastic box though, dog. Because you just flapping it around like it's just like the plastic's not gonna break because it will. That shit will just come right off.
It is fragile. I can feel it. Yeah. Okay. I'll get a little protector for it.
See why did it take all that for me to say that for him to realize it? You know.
Well, I just had it sitting here on the shelf.
Oh, is he right though? Right.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you.
So, all right, we're moving on.
All right.
That's our little Secret Wars deep dive. Not a deep dive, but
let me ask you a quick question. Which line was better, Superpowers or Secret Wars?
Well, we have to talk about superpowers. We just did a deep dive on Secret Wars, and I can't compare the two without looking at some superpowers.
Next week,
superpowers next week, and then we'll do a little breakdown.
All right.
I mean, they're virtually the same line. I mean, I think
it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to. Did you like
weren't.
Marvel more than you like DC? I guarantee you. I know where Lil's going to vote, and I know what I'm going to vote.
I know where I'm going too, because that superpowers line was great.
Okay.
That was great.
We'll see next week. Did they have a Doom Castle? I don't think so.
Oh shit!
No, they had a Hall of Justice.
Who cares about Hall of Justice?
Oh, this was amazing, dog. It was like a yellow. That thing was dope as shit.
Well, it just doesn't like it.
If you know what, maybe if they had a Batcave, then I would care. But I'm teasing.
It did have a Batcave in it. It was in the back.
I don't know.
I had to pull around to the back. You had to dig a hole in the dirt and put it in there.
So you throw your fingers in the hole.
If you took the Hall of Justice to an actual Batcave and played with it in there, then you would have a Batcave.
There you go.
You dug a hole in the dirt, and you had the Batmobile sitting in there, and then when it came, you just kind of drove it out like, you know how you play when I was a little kid. You know how that go.
So this week I went to look because I've seen it advertised on social media, and I was like, I'm gonna go look. I went to the Walmart and looked, and they have new sections in like the the electronics area. There's a horror section and an anime section. There's a bloody disgusting horror section, and in said bloody disgusting horror section, my local Walmart was empty. It was all of it. The whole display was empty. But right at the bottom, you could see it. I took fucking pictures of it clear as day. For $30 was the Terrifier 3 2 VHS, 2 tapes, a VHS brand new release. So I'm very much on the hunt for that. So if anybody happens to come across one of those in the wild, I will gladly just contact.
I didn't even know these existed.
I'd buy one of those too.
I didn't know this existed.
It's 2 tapes, $30, brand new Terrifier 3 on VHS.
Why is it 2 tapes?
I need that because it's long. I don't know. But I thought towards the end they were able to put a lot onto a little. So because I have a Saving Private Ryan on 1 tape.
Didn't we say this, man? They're gonna start releasing VHS tapes again, man. And then watch, you're gonna get a little small VHS little small portable VHS thing that you can put your little tapes in, plug up to your little TV.
Have an HDMI kit.
HDMI cable hookup. Done. I'm telling you. Yeah, you had that same shit.
If you're doing it with records, right? You can go buy a record player.
Yeah.
Walmart has a record section.
I don't see why they wouldn't do it. I think it makes sense, actually, to be honest. People will buy that shit because that's dope.
Well, and also on top of that,
I want to buy it right now. I went to go buy it the other day.
Something we didn't talk about last week, but Sony announced that they're stopping production of Blu-rays.
Are they?
Yeah. Physical media is dead.
I did not know that.
What?
Yeah, they're stopping certain levels of Blu-rays and they're starting to dwindle them down. So there are certain right now, like the first wave is like they're definitely stopping like recordable Blu-rays and all those things are done. Like, so if you have a recordable players, go pick up your packs of recordable discs because those are going to be the first things gone. A lot of the stores are already stopping carrying movies, and
dude, I couldn't find fucking movies at Target the other day. I was like, where are the fucking movies? No movies.
They don't have them.
The death of Blu-ray.
But at Walmart, they have like, they're always doing like cool releases. Like when you go to Walmart right now, there's a section of they're re-releasing all the horror movies with like these sweet fucking black, white, and red slip covers.
Yeah.
They look awesome. And they also are the ones that put out all the steel books that collectors go nuts for. Nez always picks up the steel book covers for their 4K Blu-rays.
It's going to stop.
Sony announced in February 2025 that it will stop producing recordable Blu-ray discs for consumers. However, Sony will continue to produce Blu-rays for business-to-business purposes until it's no longer profitable.
Yeah, they're already starting to dwindle. Like, look how many movies, how many new release movies.
I don't know. I think physical media is on a upswing again. I think it dipped for a long time with all the streaming services, but now there's so many and it's so convoluted that people are getting fucking tired of it, and they just want to put something on that they just want to be able to put something in without having to go through 15 fucking menus. They want to turn their TV on, push the thing, push play, and sit down. They don't want to go sign in and fucking click this profile. I have to go search for this. Well, what is Just Watch? What fucking streaming service is this on? Oh, it's on this. I have to be in this account to go to that fucking streaming service. Too much bullshit. I have the movie.
I agree.
Right here. I play it.
It's not. It's.
I think it's on an upswing. We'll see.
Well, retro is on an upswing.
But anyway, if anybody finds that fucking Terrifier VHS out there, let me know.
It's just like the music CD. Who's buying music on CDs anymore?
Nobody, because Audacity exists and YouTube exists.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so there's no need.
Yeah. Because it's going to cost them more to produce these discs and print them on a disc rather than have everything digitally. Digitally, it's there. They don't have to produce mass quantity. There's no leftover DVD sitting in a clearance bin. You know what I mean? There's none of that shit. That's why I'm happy the Switch. That's why I'm happy the Switch 2 is still using the cartridges, man. Because the next PlayStation, the next Xbox that comes out, it's gonna be straight digital.
I have not bought a disc yet for the Series X. So
terrible. I have. Every game that you've told me to play, I bought. I even had that stupid Gotham Knights game on.
I don't have a store near me. It's too that sells Xbox games.
No reason. There's no reason to do any of that. Like literally, physical media is dead in video games. Like I will never buy another physical media video game ever again. For what?
No, because I have Game Pass. I'll just wait until it comes out on that. I'm a patient motherfucker. It just came out on Game Pass, UFC 5. Yeah, sure, it came out like 6-7 months ago, but I didn't pay for it then, and now I get to play it for free.
Well, my problem is when servers go down and things like that, you don't own the game anymore.
It's true. I won't be able to play it when the servers go down. Oh well. That I won't.
Yeah, we're playing video games and the servers go down, then hey, it's meant to be.
If the servers go down, there's probably going to be some other shit going on. Games anyway.
I don't mean
gonna probably go down at some point.
That's not what I meant by the servers, but like they delist these games digitally.
Right, but you still are on the assumption like that we get 90% of our video game joy out of single player platforming by ourselves, where we get 90% of the joy of gaming by playing online bullshit with our friends so we could talk shit about each other.
Right.
And so if the servers are down, then I don't really give a fuck anyways. Like I'll find something like that. I have this little game machine right here that has all the fucking you're the one that told me to buy it. It comes with a little PlayStation controller. I got 500 fucking retro games. So I'll play that. I have all these mini systems. I'll play those. I have a Game Boy. I can play that too.
A real Game Boy or one of those?
No, it's one of those ones that's like fake ones with the built-in stuff. Has Paperboy and shit.
I got one on my damn phone that I can play. It's a Game Boy on my phone I can play, literally.
But you need the back.
I have like 4 Game Boys sitting on my shelf, all displayed. Game Boy, 2 Game Boys, Game Boy Pockets, Game Boy Colors.
I could literally.
I prefer the real stuff.
You got the one for the phone, right?
Yeah, but I'm only playing it on my phone.
No, I hate the touchscreen.
I don't like the touchscreen. I need a D-pad.
Yeah, I got a D-pad too, but I'm running through Super Mario right now. Like I don't give a shit, and I love playing it. It's actually really fun that way too. Anyway,
I'm good.
So
I'll play my Super Mario on my systems.
We're gonna do a little bit of news talk. I got a couple of things.
Yeah.
Unless Sean's got some stuff. All right, I'll do my stuff after.
Sean's got this.
Sean's got the news.
Estate sues WBDC in an attempt to block the release of James Gunn's movie in key territories.
That won't happen. It's a bullshit money grab, I would assume, just by reading the headline. And I assume that they will settle and come to some sort of an agreement before the movie.
Of course.
Well, I am never going to call it a bullshit money grab from Siegel and Schuster's family because they've been screwed over for 100 years by Warner Brothers DC about how they were treated for the rights to Superman.
True.
Yeah,
I guess I don't have like all the fucking details and all that of the whole case.
No, I get it.
It just seems like a weird thing to do right now, you know.
I think they've done it every time a movie's come out. So, but let's talk about his crooked eyes here.
Now, listen, this is the bullshit right here. This is the shit
Don't pull this picture on purpose.
I did not like this. This was garbage, like complete garbage.
Well, James Gunn went to defend it by saying this is all practical. This is not CG, like all the other Superman flying scenes. And I'm like, I don't think Christopher Reeves was CG. So I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, Christopher Reeves wasn't CG, but it also didn't look as good as this. I don't know what all the complaints about. I thought it looked fine.
Well, I think his eyes.
You know what this looks like? You know what this reminded me of? It reminded me of Will Poulter in Guardians of the Galaxy, and fucking nobody had a problem with that. But
no, that was garbage too.
But that's exactly what it reminded me of. I think it looked fine. It's fine.
I think it's just his eyes. I think
that spin was stupid as shit. Like it didn't make any sense to me. I was like,
why would you spin?
Yeah,
he spins. Why? He did a barrel roll. Why not? Because it looks cool. That's why.
It looks so stupid.
Stop being so negative, man.
You really like that shit? That shit was
no, it's not that I loved it. I'm not sitting here. The hate seems like extreme. It's like, oh my god, he fucking rolled. Ugh, look at his face. Ugh. I'm like, god damn, like what the okay, I guess.
It wasn't bad. It just
like
looked
how many times did Captain America, Chris Evans, do a stupid somersault or something when he didn't need to, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, so good!" Like, yeah, it because it looks cool, not because he needed to do a somersault, awesome. Because it looked cool.
Captain America's awesome.
It didn't look cool though.
It's fine. It looked fine. I just think it's gonna be I still have hope that it's gonna be a good movie.
I don't know. Also, looking at him laying like that, like flying like that, like the S symbol, like his body just looks odd.
It does. I'm telling you, it does.
It's
man.
You're taking a still shot. This is not this is a frame that somebody grabbed from a in motion shot, like like that. You just did it. You just paused.
That looks so stupid. It looked so stupid. It just didn't. It you know what it was? It looked too CGI. It just looked like he was just like it. I don't. It just don't make like I'm just used to maybe this and not so much this. You know, maybe I'm because I
hands
I
were.
would think he'd be like that more, but I get it.
It's one shot.
No, I get it. No, I'm not mad at it.
It's not even one whole second of footage. It's I don't know.
Not. It really isn't, but
I get that. I see what people are saying. They're like, his face looks weird. Like, yeah, I guess his face does look, fucking a little. You're one to talk about people's faces being crooked, But hey, I guess, we.
Is my face crooked?
I have photographic evidence of your face being crooked.
Well, I had Bell's palsy. All right, I got bit by a damn tick.
That is still the wildest shit. You got bit by a fucking bug in the woods and got Bell's palsy right before you met Stanley.
I have that picture behind me.
You know what though? You know what though? I tell you what that I do like. Nicholas Hoult looks like Lex Luthor, dog. Like, his Lex Luthor look, I'm digging it. Like, I'm like, okay, might be a, what's crazy? What's crazy? His Lex Luthor might be really good, and Superman might be not really that good. So, like, that's gonna be something to be like, so we got a good Superman last time, but we got a terrible Lex Luthor. Now we get a great Lex Luthor and not a good Superman. So, like, I can see that actually happening. That might be a thing. You'd be like,
Well, it's certainly going to be a different Superman, right? Like the last Superman we got was more angsty. It was brooding. It was nobody likes him. The whole world's against him, even though he's doing these amazing things. He gets murdered, like fighting a crazy monster. That's a different Superman in that than we're getting in this. This is one with a dog and a blue robot.
Mm.
It's much. I mean, it's just going to be a completely different take. Yeah. But I don't know. I do think Nicholas Hoult looks great. I'm glad that he didn't get cast as Superman. I was scared about that when they were doing the casting, and they were like, "Oh, Nicholas Holt's up for Superman." And I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Nope, don't see it. But
yeah, not a fan of that one. But again, Steve. It looks promising. I'm not trying to be like, critical, but man, if this is not good,
if it's not good, it's
Lil's gonna have a field day with it. So all I can think of is Lil saying, "Well, I don't care. I don't give a shit. It ain't Marvel." But
I think we're gonna be going into a different. I think Lil actually is gonna be going into this. He'll be able to be more easily impressed by this movie. I think I will be more hard on it. At the end of the day, I'm more optimistic about it, but I will judge the fuck out of that movie when I'm watching it. You know what I mean? Like, and Lil's gonna be like, "Oh, look, it wasn't garbage! Yay!" Like,
yeah, good job, guys. Yeah, good job.
Like, here's your participation trophy.
I was about to say the same thing, Steve. Here's your participation ribbon. No, I think the movie looks good. I mean, they made weird choices that I wouldn't have done for the first movie to introduce this universe, but
I agree. There's too. At the end of the day, I think there's going to be too many characters.
But like,
just too many characters.
It's like the wind's blowing in his face, and like his one eye is just twitched a little bit, like his eye lit up, and the whole internet's like, burn it down. James Gunn's a terrible director. I'm like, God.
Well, because everybody likes Cavill too, so that's a thing. Everybody didn't like Cavill. Now everybody wants Cavill back.
The problem, but that's the problem. Nobody fucking showed up. Nobody gave a shit when he was there. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And you know whose fault that isn't? David Corenswet. It ain't his fault that nothing bad went down with fucking Henry Cavill. He just happened to look exactly like fucking Superman when they needed a new one.
Agreed. I tell you what, I will be going to see though this year, motherfucking Sinners.
Yeah, this looks really good.
By the one, the only Ryan Coogler, Black Panther. But yeah, I am going to see this movie. This looks really good.
I feel like it gave away quite a bit in the trailer.
The second trailer, right?
Not the fact that it's like, got monsters in it of some sort, but that there's a specific scene at the very end of the trailer. I'm like, I don't know if I should have known that.
Oh,
I
we talking
agree.
about with her?
No, when I saw like one guy on one side of the door and the other guy that was on the other side of the door, and you figured out who they were, and I was like, I
Oh.
shouldn't have known that like one of them was going to be bad at some point. Like that's not good.
I know, right? Yeah, I agree.
That's why I'm not laying it all out there. Like if you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was a little upset. I was a little upset they gave away the other characters, like kind of like we gonna kill all y'all. I was like, oh man, I didn't want to see that. Like I could have waited for that in the trailer, like I mean, or in the movie. Like
I am a fan of, you know, taking horror elements and throwing them into different time periods. And we don't get much of this. You know, this kind of reminds me of a lot of Lovecraft Country. It gave me some vibes like that. And
I had a little Dusk Till Dawn vibe to it as well.
Like it's a mix, definitely. And it's gonna have a lot, like it's just got contemporary like movie making, and like their remake, it's like contemporary music, but like they're doing old style, but it's all new music. And it just elevates it. It looks really good. Like the trailer was executed really well. I love when there's like musical beats that like happen with the action in the trailers. Like
when you feel the storm, and then you feel like the characters like moving.
Even when the letters like it was like SINNE, like it was like because the music was like boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. I was like, ooh, that shit's fucking good. Like it's very good. This looks really good.
Yeah,
definitely going to be at 31 Days of Horror for this year.
Fuck yeah, I'm going to see this on April 18th in IMAX, like literally up there. So, is this a movie theater thing for us? Are we movie theater in this one?
I mean,
potential. I got to figure out. I got to see what that weekend is. I got a lot of busy weekends with races and stuff that we're traveling all over the damn globe for.
Okay. All right.
Like Thunderbolts weekend, I'm gonna be in Georgia. So like I gotta
like the country or the state, because you said you're traveling all over the globe, so you made me curious.
Okay, all over the country.
Oh, okay.
Georgia, what's Georgia like? What, 2-hour drive for you?
No, the southern tip. You know, like we can get to Valdosta in 3.5, 2.5, 2:40, about 3 hours.
It felt like if I went to Atlanta or went to Georgia, it felt like it wasn't too long away.
From here to Atlanta is 6 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to Atlanta, but
yeah,
other part. Yeah, okay.
So,
all right, last season of The Sandman, but I think that's maybe the controversy of Neil Gaiman that may be canceling this, but I think this may have been just probably a season finale anyway. So I'm not going to blame it on the Neil Gaiman thing, but that his controversy kind of came up and kind of shed a little light on this one. So I don't know, but I mean, I like Sandman, so I thought it was great. So I'm definitely looking for this season to come out as well.
They got a whole season to wrap it up. That's fine. I don't really remember the first season. Sean, you tell me I told you that I liked it. I probably did. I just don't remember. So
the only episode I really remember was a death episode,
and that's Kat Dennings was death, right?
No,
she was death in the audiobook. God damn it! See, I'm getting things mixed up. That's where I'm getting things mixed up.
Yeah, the black girl was death in this one. Remember? Yeah.
Nope.
He does not. He clearly Steve does not remember it.
Although you didn't watch Sandman, did you?
I did not.
I don't remember it.
But now that it's finishing, I'll just watch it all at once.
Okay. All right. Well,
wasn't that what was it like 10 episodes?
Like you should have watched it when we watched it, but it's okay. I get it.
We didn't do a review on it or anything, so
yeah,
I don't think we did. I think me and you maybe had talked about it, Steve, but we didn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was great. Sandman was great. So I would definitely can't wait for the season to come out. Kraven the Hunter finishes the box office run with under $60 million.
Damn. Well, it was in HD online like the day after it hit theaters, so
It's crazy.
No wonder they fucking said they knew. That's why they said they were done before that movie even came out. They were like, "Fuck, man, like, you see this? Like, we can't even like good directors can't even make this shit work." Ugh.
Oh well. I haven't watched it all the way through. Just kind of watch snippets of it. And I just don't care. Rumor. Again, this is like a rumor, so I don't really talk. We don't really talk about rumors, but me and Steve been talking about this for a long fucking time about Nova.
Like, needing like not only Richard Rider, but I need the little kid Nova too. I need
Sam
that
Alexander.
Yeah,
you know.
I need him too because I got his first appearance. I got 3 copies of it. So
yeah, we thought we were gonna get this a long time ago. I don't understand why we haven't gotten the Nova yet. When we got the Nova Core, and the Nova Core was garbage compared to what the.
But their suits were. I was like, ooh, I see it. I see it's right there. Like the design elements were there on the Nova Core suits. It was
the Nova Core to me is like the Green Lantern Core. That's how I always felt.
I think why that happened was because of the whole Gunn getting fired and then Gunn going to DC and then coming back to finish the Guardians, because Gunn was supposed to take over the cosmic. He was going to kind of be like I don't think he was going to get a president title or anything, but like Dave Filoni, right? Like Dave Filoni, before he got his promotion, was kind of like overseeing a section of Lucasfilm and Star Wars. And I think that's what Gunn was going to be doing. He was going to be developing, because he got producer credits for the Avengers movies and everything. Because like whenever they went into space on things, that was his territory. So I really think Nova was going to be something that he was going to be developing, and that changed. So once that changed, things just went out the window. But it's going to come back. So
yeah, the Nova Core, the Nova period, just they need to come back. Like, cause it's just, I think it wasn't done right the first time, but I think this hopefully we'll get a good one and we can run with it.
They could almost do a Nova Core show super independent of what's going on in the MCU.
I think if Lanterns works, I think they will.
Like, I mean definitely takes place in the MCU, right? They're not going to do something that's not canon, but I mean, like, it doesn't really have to touch anything going on in the movies for right now. They could do like a whole couple seasons of doing an awesome Nova Corps show with Richard Rider and just really get you into all those characters before they even bring them into the movies.
Well, I mean, they blew up Xandar, right? So I mean, they could also even just do a Nova series with him trying to find the pieces of that, or his people, and then he gets to Earth. I don't know.
We'll see. Ooh, did you guys see the trailer? The little teaser trailer
with the fucking face hugger flying through the ship and then that shit going down and crashing to Earth. I can't fucking wait for this.
I know, neither can I.
For Alien is just one of those franchises that every time, no matter if I love the last entry or not, every time the new one's coming out, I get excited.
But damn, this is really cool though. Earth. I love the tagline. We were safer in space. Like, what? This is gonna be dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, if these space huggers get here, they'll multiply like crazy.
It's gonna be fucking amazing, dude. I cannot wait. And I hope it's like more of a dystopia Earth, like, not modern day Earth.
Well, there's a time they definitely already said when it takes place.
When does it take place? I don't even remember that.
I'm not sure, but I'll look it up. Keep talking, man.
Yeah. Because I was curious. I was curious because I was like, okay, well, I'm hoping we get more of a future.
You want to get a future Earth?
Yeah, like, more of a future Earth, not like now. Because it's weird now. Like, why would I want to see aliens? Because aliens has never been now time, except for Aliens versus Predator.
I was gonna say, didn't they do that one?
I forgot about that. That's bullshit.
Alien Earth takes place in 2120, which means it takes place 2 years before the events of Scott's original Alien movie and 20 years before Alien Romulus.
Oh, man.
So whatever happens, ain't going to be that big a fucking deal because that didn't really have any effect on the rest of the franchise.
Oh man, this should have been after or something, man. Still cool though. I'm still gonna watch it.
No,
Fuck yeah,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
watch it. Are you kidding? I don't care what they do. They could do this and then like at the end of it they're like, oh, it was a simulation or whatever. But that's a sweet poster too. The
Dude, that
Earth.
poster's fucking sweet. See the
The
planet and his fucking head. Oh, so nice.
Yeah, it's really good. That's
I'm
really
down.
good.
I'm down.
That might be a episode by episode review. If they
I
drop
agree.
it, if they drop
I
it one week. Like I think
I'm
we
in for
should.
that. I'm in for that if y'all are in.
over the summer.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm in.
We'll do a whole separate show for that.
Daisy Ridley takes down terrorists in her first trailer for a die-hard inspired action flick, The Cleaner. We got a chance to watch it before the show, and what'd you guys think of The Cleaner?
I
It's
got
fine.
nothing. I got nothing. I got no feelings either way.
I like Clive Owen. So
But he was just. It just felt like everyone was there. Like
it
there
felt
was
like
no
Die
like.
Hard.
But like there was no like quick good lines. Like there was no like yippee ki yay, like have a few laughs. There was no like, oh, this is gonna no, it was her. She's like, I have what he wants. All right. Like
Okay.
I mean, but it's just like we talked about with the Jason Statham movie. Like all these are just the
they're
same thing.
right. We probably should just watch it, right? It's probably gonna be good. It's gonna be good action.
They have good action.
Good
Yeah.
choreography. It's
Good pop. I mean, it's from the director of Casino Royale, and I love that movie. So,
but is it with the same choreography team? That's the question. Same
True.
director of photography, same second unit guy. All
it
that.
looked good, and the fight scenes that we saw in the trailer, I thought were okay.
So Daisy Ridley
I
plays
wasn't-
a window cleaner who couldn't hack it in the military or something like that, and terrorists strap a bunch of suicide vests to these people, and then she gets.
She's got to stop him.
Clive Owen starting some shit.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
One more
Anything
thing.
else?
I mean,
yeah. I got a couple.
I wanted to know what we all felt about Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man first 2 episodes.
Steve, did you watch this? I know you didn't, because you don't watch any of the animated stuff.
All right. Well, never mind. Never. Talk about it later.
We can talk about it. No, because next week is 3 episodes.
Talk about it.
Next week is 3 episodes.
I'll be caught up by next week. I guarantee you.
So it's an alternate universe. I think it felt like it took all the different media from Spider-Man, going from Into the Spider-Verse to classic 60s Ditko to Romita art to modern day. I really enjoyed it because it's things I wasn't expecting, and then there was like so many things that were blocked the same as the movies that I was intrigued by how they were going to twist it. I like the different characters that they brought in, because you don't have your staples. It's not MJ and Gwen and and Betty Brant and stuff like that. They brought in new characters and different characters, not new characters, but different characters that don't always intermingle. So I liked it. Of course, I mean, shocking. I like the Spider-Man show, but I did.
Right. Shocking. I watched the first episode. It's okay. I was like, okay, cool. Watched the second episode and I fell asleep. So maybe that didn't tell me enough. I wasn't excited for it. I like the animation a little. I do, but I don't. It's like the
thick black outlines on everything.
I like it. I'm trying to like it. It's just I think the movement is very just not as
not fluid.
It's not fluid like it should be. It's very stiff, and I'm like, I don't know if I like it. It's not. I wish it was traditional. I wish it was more traditional. It seems like it's more a 3D computer animated kind of look feel to it. And I'm a little like, oh man, I love the design of it. The design looks really great. It's great design. I just think I'm just not really feeling like the whole Harry Osborn thing, which is like kind of it's a different alternate universe, but it's still the same universe, which is weird. I mean, it doesn't make any
It's not because when Doctor Strange came in, he's like, we shouldn't be here. You know, 'cause you
Right,
could tell
right.
that was an alternate because you came from a different timeline. You could
Yeah,
definitely see
yeah,
that
okay, that's what it was.
with that
Maybe
different symbiote. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not like I'm in. I'm gonna watch it every week, but I'm just not.
It's only out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
All the episodes are going to be out in 4 weeks. They're doing two. It's 2 episodes last week. I think it's 3, 3, and 2, something like that. So
Yeah. I think
I mean,
I'm not. I would be surprised if they got a season 2 or 3, but like I don't see it getting past.
I wouldn't be because my kids loved it. The girls loved it a lot, and that's the audience, right?
That's just what they're telling you.
I like the intro music
because that's what they're telling you. They hear you talking all your shit about when they don't.
They were watching it without me.
He threatened to disown Alex over that jersey. We better tell him we love that new Spider-Man cartoon. we got college coming up, bro.
Mia loved
you better get a Spider-Man tattoo.
Mia loved the Runaways, and Peter's best friend in this is one of the characters from Runaways. So.
Yeah, Zoe loved the Runaways. She really liked the Runaways too.
So Mia got into it because of that, and then she liked it. So
yeah, just
I like the alternate.
It's the animation for me. I'm not sold on the animation. Like I'm just like you can't sell me on this shit. I'll reserve for after the show. I'll say something after. I'm not gonna say nothing now. But Steve, you gotta check it out. Tell me what you think.
I will be caught up all 5 episodes by next week. I promise.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the storytelling. I mean, I get it. I get the animation. There was a few scenes there where it's just I even noticed it.
Yeah.
Like with like you said, like it wasn't fluid.
But for a Spider-Man character,
and I'm wondering if some of that is because he's not really because there was that one scene where he was swinging next to the train, and he messed up his swinging on purpose. So I don't know if it's gonna change throughout. Like if it's gonna, I don't know. I'm just making excuses right now. I don't want to because I want to see how they go. Yeah, but what I like about it is the story because I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm anticipating things, because right now, a guy who's in science class with him, who's the big jock, is Tombstone, right? Like in the main timelines in the comics. Somebody's driving around here with the loudest. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's crazy.
I heard.
And they put speed bumps up and around our streets because people were just driving fast. So these assholes around here.
I still hear him.
I know it's crazy. But I don't know where they're going with it. And I like that because it's maybe they don't make him Tombstone, but I can see him becoming Tombstone. But it's he's super smart. He wants to be Peter's friend. All these different things that I'm digging because it's I don't know where it's going to go. I think that's why I like it because it's I don't know where it's going to go. It could go. It could go traditional. I mean, it's not a shock that it's been known that Norman Osborn, which I thought was kind of cool. Was it was Civil War intro where Tony Stark came in at Civil War. It was the same scene, just throwing Norman Osborn, except they didn't do that bedroom scene. But I like that. It was a whole different take. So it's oh, are we gonna get evil Norman, or are we gonna get a good Norman? What are we gonna get here with him? So that's what I was into with it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited to check it out.
Any other news, Steve?
Yeah, just that the Toxic Avenger reboot that they filmed forever finally got a release date. That's going to come out on August 29th. And that's going to be
Is it in theaters or streaming?
In theaters, and it's going to be unrated. So, but it should hit streaming relatively quickly. I know, Sean, maybe you're not excited about it, but me and Lil are excited about this.
The reason why it was delayed so long is because no studio wanted to distribute it. They thought it was undistributable.
Unmarketable or undistributable, something like that. But then the people that released Terrifier 3 were like, fuck it. We can do it.
Yeah, because like you look at what those trauma movies were, that's what they were. Like, so if you were a fan of those, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, but this day and age, I feel like Toxic Avenger could be something really cool that could be presented in a really cool way. But the way they're presenting it is just, I just don't care. And I think I would love to see a very cool, well done fucking Toxic Avenger. I think it could be very well done. I think that, but they're just playing with their own shtick, and it's just like, I'm not interested.
You just don't like it because
holy shit, I gotta stop. Breaking fucking news. I cannot believe this is happening. This is Sports Geeks. Sean,
what?
The Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and Max Christie and a 2029 first-round draft pick.
Get the fuck out ESPN. Of here. Holy shit.
I am so mad because Luka's one of my guys.
Holy shit. That is major. That is wow. Dude, they just beat Anthony Davis?
I don't know. Yeah, so Anthony Davis is going to go play with Kyrie, and Luka's going to go play with fucking LeBron.
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
Holy shit. All right, this is the end of the show. We got to talk about this after. That is crazy.
I got one more. I know it's going to be hard to top it, but I do have one more.
Sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
Holy
the last one is also big for a little me, maybe not as big as the Lakers story, but Matthew Lillard is officially coming back in Scream 7 as
I liked his Stu Macher. Yeah.
That's
I love
pretty
his
fucking major for
Instagram post.
Yeah.
His Instagram post was, my mom and dad are going to be really mad at me.
Can't wait. Can't wait. There's always been fan theories about what happened to him. Did he live through that? Whatever. But had to just throw that one in there. So I already know we lost Sean for the remainder. So
that's right. Sorry, guys. Sports Geeks breaking news. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone for who joined us today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. We are putting these out. If you don't get to watch these, because a lot of times it's, on YouTube, an hour and a half stream is long to watch. And, some people just want to get to some nuts and bolts. So we have been kind of, taking these episodes and kind of shrinking them down into some minor episodes for you guys to take in bits and pieces. So we do appreciate those who've watched those episodes. I mean, I think our Switch discussion was, a ton of people watch that. But yeah, so please like, subscribe, comment, share, be a part of the Geeks culture. And this is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.
You ready to end the stream, Sean? You gonna hit?
Oh shit! I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry.